Before you press buy on that hot stock you heard about on social media, I want you to hear a story I've seen play out 1,000 times. An investor, let's call him Tom, feels like an absolute genius on Monday because his new stock is up 12%. He's already screenshotting the gains. By Wednesday, his car dies, a massive, unexpected repair bill hits his bank account, and he's forced to sell those exact same shares, now at a loss, just to cover the bill. Sound familiar? It's a gut-wrenching, all-too-common cycle. Data from 90-day account statements consistently shows that the average first-time investor who skips basic prep loses about 30% of their starting cash in the first year. This isn't a scare tactic, it's a lifeboat designed to save you from that painful, expensive lesson. My name is Alex, and I've been in the financial trenches for 12 years, not as a Wall Street guru, but as someone who helps regular people build real wealth. I've helped friends go from 0 to 6-figure portfolios without fancy degrees or trust funds. Today isn't about some secret stock or a guaranteed crypto play. It's about the non-negotiable foundation that separates successful investors from frustrated gamblers. Master these next 3 steps and you'll invest with confidence, not hope. Skip them, and you're just playing roulette with your future. Let's begin. Think of your emergency fund as the ultimate financial airbag. It's not the flashy, exciting part of the car, but it is the single most important safety feature in your financial life. Without it, the first pothole you hit, a sudden job loss, a surprise medical bill, a dead laptop right before a deadline, sends you swerving directly into high-interest debt or, even worse, forces you to sell your investments at the absolute worst possible time. A forced fire sale during a market downturn is every investor's nightmare, locking in losses and shattering your long-term goals. So, how much do you need? The rule of thumb is to target 3 months of essential living expenses if you have 2 stable incomes in your household. If you're on your own or your income is less predictable, like a freelancer's or a commission-based earners, you need to shoot for 6 months. This isn't just money sitting there. It's a tangible asset that buys you peace of mind and the power to make rational decisions when things go wrong. Park this financial cushion in a high-yield savings account. Not a CD, you need fast access without penalties, and it is absolutely not to be stored in stocks or crypto. That's an investment, not a safe haven, and its value could be cut in half right when you need it most. You need to be able to access these funds within 2 business days, period. With that fund securely in place, you gain a superpower, the ability to watch the market dip and even crash without a single shred of panic. Your rent is covered, your car repair is handled, and your investments are left completely untouched to do their job, grow over the long term. Now let's talk about the silent portfolio killer, high-interest debt. That credit card charging 22% interest isn't just a nuisance, it's a negative investment that is actively and aggressively working against your financial future. Think about the math. The S&P 500 historically returns around 10% annually before inflation. Every dollar you carry on a 20% plus interest credit card is costing you double what the market is likely to give you in a good year. It's like trying to run up a mountain with an anvil strapped to your back. You might take a few steps, but you're exhausting your resources just to stand still. Here's your game plan. List every single one of your debts, from the highest interest rate to the lowest. This is the debt avalanche method. Now throw every spare dime you can find at the debt with the highest rate while making only the minimum payments on everything else. Once that top debt is gone, you take every single penny you were sending to it and immediately redirect that cash flow straight into your brokerage account. By paying off that 22% credit card, you just created an instant, risk-free, tax-free 22% return for yourself. Not even Warren Buffett can promise that kind of guaranteed return. This isn't just a smart financial move, It's a massive psychological win that frees up your most powerful wealth-building tool, your income. Finally, money without a mission is a portfolio waiting to die. It mutates into impulse trades, emotional decisions, and inevitably a shrinking account balance. Before you buy a single share of any asset, you must ask yourself two crystal clear questions. What is this account for? And when do I need this money? These questions are your North Star, your unwavering guide through the chaotic noise of the market. Are you retiring in 30 years? Fantastic. A long timeline is an investor's greatest advantage. It means you can stomach market volatility, invest aggressively in broad market index funds, and let the miracle of compounding do its magic. But what if you need a down payment for a house in 5 years? That's a completely different mission requiring a different strategy. A shorter timeline requires a more conservative blend of assets like stocks and bonds, specifically designed to protect your capital from a sudden market drop right before you need to cash out. Don't just think, get wealthy. Get specific. Write down your goal, the exact dollar amount, and the year you need it. Put it on your phone's lock screen, on a sticky note on your monitor, or tape it to your fridge. This written goal becomes your personal financial constitution. When social media, or your brother-in-law, screams, "Buy this meme coin, it's going to the moon," you'll have a built-in automatic filter. Does this serve my stated goal of buying a house in 2030? If the answer is no, you scroll on, ignore the noise, and stay disciplined. Your goals are the guardrails that protect you from your own worst impulses. If this checklist just reframed your entire financial plan, do me a favor and hit the like button. It tells the algorithm to push this crucial info to another future investor who needs to hear it before they make a costly mistake. And while you're there, subscribe. Next week, I am dropping the exact broker comparison I used to cut my fees by a whopping 70%. You won't want to miss it. Let's recap the foundation. First, install your financial airbag by building and funding that 3 to 6 month emergency fund. Second, torch your high-interest debt for a guaranteed win and free up your cash flow. And third, define your mission by setting specific, time-bound goals to guide every single decision. Do these 3 things and only then are you truly ready to start buying assets. You will be light years ahead of the 90% of new investors who jump straight to the buying phase. Ready for the next step? Great. I put a playlist right here on beginner portfolios to walk you through your first index fund purchase. See you there. And remember, true investing starts long before you ever hit buy.